Welcome back to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and in this video I am going to be taking some of the charms I showed you in the other video, and I'm going to create a charm necklace. All right, so first, as you see, I already have the chain prepared. This chain I bought from Joann Fabric. It is a alloy chain, very sturdy and thick, as you can see. I don't have any problem as far as it tarnishing. This is a pretty good chain. The only how it would tarnish is if you kept it in plastic or somewhere closed in. And just like with sterling silver, it will tarnish. You have to take care of your chains. All right, I'm going to start this off by getting these jump rings. These jump rings that I'm using, these are about 12 millimeter. They're a little bit larger. I normally work with the 9 or the 10 millimeter, which is a little bit smaller than those that you can see there. And I'm gonna pull those up one more time so you can see them. These are the 12 millimeter, and I normally work with the smaller ones, but they didn't have those. All right, so I'm gonna start this off by starting with my clasp. I'm gonna go ahead and attach everything to the chain. All right, now I just need to get the jump ring for the other side, and then we can start this party. Now, this project can take anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes, only because there's a lot that you have to do in the project, but it's well worth it. All right, so now, as you can see, we're starting off with this chain. All right, and you do want to straighten it out before you start putting on your charms and everything, because you want to make sure that you have a flat surface that you're working with. And sometimes you just have to take it off and straighten it out, which is normal. It's okay. All right, there we are. Voila. All right, now I'm going to start off with a focal bead, or a centerpiece as I would call it, and I'm going to start off with this charm right here. It says "You are beautiful." Just go ahead and put those out because I'll be using a whole lot of those. All right. And as you can see, this charm is perfect for this jump ring. And we're going to go ahead and make sure to seal that. I'm going to take that and bring it back together. All right, so this is the first part of the necklace. Now, as I am going through the charms, I'm going to be adding different charms on here, sort of to get a rhythm. So I always start off with the charms. And we're going to go ahead and start with the second charm, which is going to be this heart. I think it's going to be a nice combination. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Jump ring. I'm going to add on this charm. Now, sometimes, guys, the charms don't fit, or the jump ring is too big for the hole in the charm. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I am going to locate a smaller jump ring, which is this one right here I have. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. I'm going to lace it through there. All right, we're going to go ahead and twist that. And then I'm going to take that bigger jump ring and I'm going to take it through the smaller jump ring, which has a hole that I can use. And so now I am going to place it a little bit higher up here. And I do it this way because I want to see how I want to do the necklace. Like, you know, is it going to be asymmetrical or is it going to just be symmetrical, or however I'm looking at it at that time. Okay. Now, so I have now placed that charm on there. So I'm going to go ahead and place another one on here. And then I'm going to start doing what I call fill-in. And I'll show you that in a minute. So right now I want to make sure that these are at the same angle. Okay. And we're just going to close this up. All right. Now, next I'm going to go ahead and add some of these beads onto the charm necklace. So I'm going to cut a little bit of that. I'm going to reach for my round nose. I'm going to make a little round end. Alrighty. Straighten that out a little. Let's take that through there. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little wrap around. Not too much, but just enough. I'm going to go ahead and clip that off. Now guys, remember when you're clipping off the wire, you always want to cover it. Why? Because you don't want the wire to fly in your eye, and it will fly in your eye. And that is not something that you want. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that off. Ready? And now I'm going to go ahead and add a jump ring to the bead that I just did, and I'm going to go ahead and put it here. And you can start higher, lower, doesn't matter. It's basically how you see the charm necklace. Okay. Okay, that's starting to look pretty good there. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cut another side. I'm going to cut some more wire so I can go ahead and bead. These are spring colors. I really like them. Yellow I am a fan of, but it's not my favorite, but I am a fan of it. I look quite well in yellow, I've been told. But yellow is a very, very striking color, actually. All right. So again, I'm going to go cut off that excess right there. I'm going to go ahead and push that in. There we go. We're going to go ahead and add that jump ring. Now guys, when you start doing this, you're going to get on a roll. It doesn't really take that long. Really what takes the longest is actually putting the wire and beading it, and also getting your pattern together. That's what really takes the longest. Okay, now as you can see, this is a little bit low, so I'm going to go ahead and raise this up a little bit. And that will happen, guys. You know, you're looking at it, you're thinking, oh, it should go right there, but then you realize, no, that's a little bit too low. And you're going to be changing based upon how you're eyeballing your piece of jewelry. Some people measure. I don't measure. I kind of eyeball it. And I kind of know if it's off by the way I'm eyeballing it. All right. So now I've added those beads on top of here. Now I'm going to do some more embellishment. And I'm going to be adding some more charms. Now I have these charms right here that I showed you out of the charm haul. I'm going to go ahead and add that to this. Once you're on a roll, you're on a roll. And I'm going to go ahead and add it onto the chain. And listen, if you don't like the way something looks, you can take it off and try again. That's the beauty of making jewelry. It does not have to stay the way that you don't like it. All right. So I'm going to do this one more time. And we're going to put you on that way. And sometimes, guys, you may have to take it off and turn it in a different direction so that you can get the direction in which you really want. It happens. And it may take more than once for you to get it. And if that's the case, that's still okay. Because this is about your pace. This is not about someone else's pace. It's about yours. Because at the end of the jewelry making, you want to make sure that you have something that you really love, right? Right. So now, I'm going to now get another charm. And I'm going to see if I have something different that says something different in the same color. And I do. So now I'm going to add that. And you can put as many charms on here as you want. It is a charm necklace. All right. Righty, there we go. And as you see, it's coming along, right? Now, I'm seeing some things that I might want to change on here, but I'm going to go ahead and complete it out before I go ahead and make those changes. Why? Because it may start to look like I want it to look without me having to change anything. And that is absolutely a part of designing jewelry. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of this wire. We're going to bead this bead here. Now you can have as many charms or beads as you wish. This is your charm necklace. This is all about what you want to make. It's yours. Whether you're just doing this for, you know, business or hobby, doesn't matter. And again, always make sure you're watching to make sure that the ends are in, because you don't want anybody to stab themselves or stab yourself. And I've done it. Trust me. You work with wire enough, you will stab yourself quite a few times. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, as you can see, I'm about 10 minutes in already to the video. Of course, I did some talking in the beginning. And as you can see, we're forming this beautiful charm necklace. It's looking pretty good to me. That's why I said I was going to wait to see if I wanted to change anything on here. And I still might. Let me know, do you guys like charm necklaces? And if you do, what kind of charm necklace would you like to make? Alrighty. Have you found some charms that you like to work with? This is a perfect spring color, I'm telling you. And you can even wear this in the summer, because the same colors that are worn in the spring are pretty much worn in the summertime. Okay, so that's looking pretty good there. And again, sometimes the chain will get a little bit twisted. Don't worry about that. You can always straighten that out. That's not a big issue. All right, as you can see, I am pretty much getting to the end of this charm necklace, but there are some fill-ins I would like to fill in. And I told you earlier, there are fill-ins, and those are spots that are open that need some type of charm or something to go in that space to make it look fuller. Okay. All right. So I'm going to now take some more charms, and I'm going to add a few in between. Again, guys, it's all about what you feel looks right on the charm necklace. You don't have to have a certain look. That's not what this project is about. This is about creativity, okay? So I'm actually going to put this plug on this side. It's going to look great on that side. Righty. Oh, that's starting to look wonderful. Now, the beauty of this is that this charm necklace will be able to adjust, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna find another one. I'm hoping that this will fit with the jump ring that I have. If not, I am going to have to find another jump ring or another charm. Yep, it fits great. All right, so I'm going to add this on this side. Look at that. Look how beautiful that's turning out. Now, there's something on here I don't particularly care for the way that it's laying. So I am going to move some things around real quickly. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and stick that in there real quickly. We're gonna go ahead and close it. Now guys, it doesn't matter what you close it with. I use all my tools to close my jump rings. I use the crimper tool. I use the flat nose. I use the round nose. I use all of them. Doesn't matter to me. All right, now that actually looks a lot better just for me putting it on that side. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with this one over here. Okay. And this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, guys, only because I want to show you how I do the charms so that you can do it as well. Just takes a little bit of patience. I know we're in a society, we want to hurry up and speed through everything, and you know, but sometimes we miss out when we try to hurry up and get through the video. Now, this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I could leave it like this, but I actually want to put some more beads in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these out from the bottom. And again, I'm assessing my work. I'm looking at it to see if it looks aesthetically pleasing to me. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. All right. So I'm going to add I'm just going to take this up just a little bit. I'm not going to take it up too far. I'm just going to move it up. All right. You guys get to see my dog in the video. She's over there laying down and enjoying herself. All right. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm going to just move that up a little bit right here. Then I'm going to take the bead at the bottom. And I'm going to move that up slightly too. Now, it doesn't seem like I moved it up. Let me move it up one more. And I am almost done. Basically just moving everything around because, again, I want it to look a certain way. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna take this up here. Alrighty. I am pretty much done with the this charm necklace. Excuse me. I'm pretty much done with it, as you can see. Really, really cute. Now, what I could do is add some other charms here. And I may do that, but I want to go ahead and show you how this is adjustable, okay? So you could take that and adjust it real quickly like that. Voila. There you have your charm necklace. And you know what? I may, just for the sake of adding some other charm here, I might just go ahead and do it. Only because I love a full look. So what I'm going to do is take something from this charm collection. Oh, yes, this is wonderful. So now I can add gold to it. I can add silver to it. It doesn't really matter which one color I use. Again, it has to do with your preference. But since it's here, I'm going to go ahead and add this silver one. I think that makes more sense. This says Sassy and Classy. And, okay, we're going to definitely add a little bit of sass and a little bit of class. Okay, so we're going to add that on there. There we are. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll add one more, and I'm going to add the other one that says, "It's my time." Well, no, not that one. And the reason why, because the hole is a little bit smaller on that one. So I'm just going to grab another one. Let's see. Sometimes you want to find the perfect one. And so I'm looking. Well, okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for some other charms in here and see if I have something that I want to use real quickly. If not, I'm just going to add one of the same ones on here, which is no big deal because and yeah, I'll go ahead and add the same one on there. And then that will be the end of this video. This is one of my longer videos only because I like to show step by step of how I do my charm bracelets or charm necklaces. And I'll come back and do a charm bracelet. But anyway, we are all finished. Look at that finished product. Isn't that gorgeous? It takes anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes to do it. I love the way it turned out. How about you? Leave me a comment and let me know how you like this particular charm necklace. All right, until the next video, happy beading.